Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Taranique Show. I am your host, Taranique, and on this show, we like to say where science meets curls and healthy hair is always goals. So, guys, I have had a rough couple of days. Oh my goodness, I came down with, I don't know, a fever. My daughter tested positive for influenza A, and you know, kids, they are little germs, buckets. So she gave it to me. I mean, everywhere she was just coughing and coughing and coughing, coughing in my face. So on Saturday, today is Monday, on Saturday, I was braiding my hair. So these, like, how do you like, aren't my braids a fire? So we're gonna talk about braids today. So I was in the middle of braiding my hair on Saturday and a fever just came over me like out of nowhere. And I started shaking uncontrollably. It was just, I don't even know like how to explain the experience. And I was shaking. I had to put my tongue between my teeth so that my teeth wouldn't like hit. And I went in the shower. I was dizzy. I mean, out of nowhere. I mean, this new flu virus, people have said that it's different. It's definitely different. I mean, I've never experienced anything like it, but thankfully, today I'm feeling better. I'm sweating a bit, but in the name of consistency, I had to come on here and do a video. I wasn't able to prepare like I normally prepare, but I have something to share that I think you guys would like. And it's basically, instead of paying $300 for braids, do this. So guys, I am like a G, okay? I was like dopping myself. I'm like, you're a G. You're sick, you don't feel good, but you are finishing your braids. So I did this um Saturday, between Saturday and Sunday. I would usually finish in the same day, but because I came down with the flu, or whatever it was, I don't know what it was. All I know is I was like, do I have my last will and testament put together? Because this thing is like, I have never felt anything like that before. I mean, my head was hurting. I rarely get headaches, and I was just hot and achy. It was a terrible experience. I would not wish that on anyone. So anyway, I finished this between Saturday day and Sunday. Usually it would take me about 5 hours to do, but I'm all done. And I'm gonna share with you guys the link, my inspiration for doing my braids. I was just on YouTube one night and just looking at uh, how to do your own braids, and I found this really cool method. And with this method, I noticed that there is less breakage. Sometimes when you get braids and you take your hair out, like a bunch of hair comes out. Well, I previously had braids, as you would see in the other videos, and they were a bit shorter and bigger than these ones. So when I washed my hair and I deep conditioned my hair, actually what I did was I took out the braids, and as I was taking them out, I put our Mango Guava Conditioner on the sections that was already loose to soften and condition the hair. This cuts down on the deep conditioning time, because even though it's a rent out conditioner, it kind of acts like a deep conditioner. If you leave it in long enough, it gets the hair really soft and really detangled. So what I did was, as I took out the sections, I sprayed my hair with water. Then I put the Mango Guava Conditioner on there. And as I was taking out the hair, those sections were already detangled and softened, which made it very easy for my hair when I washed it and detangled it. So I did that. And then I shampooed my hair with our Almond and Shea Butter Moisturizing Shampoo. And then after that, I was able to put in our Thirsty Kurls Leave-In Conditioner just for more detangling and conditioning. Then I went ahead and sectioned my hair. So this is key. So I sectioned my hair into the sections that I was going to put the braids in. Now, the hardest part about doing your own braids is parting the hair. So I didn't have anybody to help me part the hair. I just had a mirror. So I parted the hair with my hand first in the section, and then I used my rat tail comb to make the part straight. And I did all of my sections first. So that's just braiding the hair in a section and then leaving a bit of hair out. So I would braid the hair, my hair about an inch, and then leave the rest of the hair out to go in with the braid. And I did that all over my hair. After I parted the hair in sections, all of the hair in sections, I used this very handy tool. It's a crochet, I think you call it a crochet needle. And this is the key to, getting your braids put in without breakage or without losing a lot of hair. What you essentially do is you take this needle and you push it through the section, and then you want to take the amount of hair that you're going to use, put it on the needle. You see, put it on the needle, and then you close the hair like that. You secure the hair and then you pull it through. After you pull it through, your hair will be through that section, and then you braid down. So I did that, and then, I mean, that makes it so much easier, like so easy when it comes to braiding. You don't have to know all these fancy techniques. It's just a matter of using this crochet needle. And if you already know how to braid, this is going to be a breeze for you. I will say the key to this style looking neat is using an edge control gel. I use our Miracle Scalp and Edge Control Gel because my hair is natural and I don't straighten my hair. So I use this to straighten out the ends of the hair so that it blends in with the braiding hair, right? So when you put this on your hair, you will notice that your hair becomes straighter because it's slicking down the hair, so it becomes very straight, and that allows you to weave the hair in with the braiding hair. It also allows you to sleek down or slick down the actual sections so that your hair looks neater. So this is a great option, and this is what I use. I must have used most of this because my hair is very my hair is long, so it's about here. So my hair would have been like right here. My natural hair is about right here in the braid, right? So I was able to slick down. I used a lot because I was able to slick down a good portion of my hair into the braid. So this is all you need. So this is the braiding hair that I use. I use the Expressions braiding hair. This hair actually comes in threes. I've never seen that before, but I went to the beauty supply store and it comes in like 3 bundles. So I use 2 packs of this. So I used the first pack completely, and then this is the second pack. So 1 bundle and a half is left. So that would be 3, 4. I used about 4.5 bundles from the 3 Expressions pack, and I got the color 1B. That's what's in my hair. And then of course your crochet needle and your edge gel. So this is really all you need if you're like, I know how to braid, I have the time, I have the patience, and I don't want to spend $300 for braids. Just take a Saturday or a Sunday or whichever day works for you and do your own braids. I mean, I think that my braids look fire. Like, I didn't have to sit in somebody's chair for 8 hours. I did my own hair in 5 hours. Matter of fact, I may just start, doing braids myself. Do you want to get your hair braided? Do you like my braids? Do you want me to braid your hair? Come on, I'll do it. Leave me a comment below. So I think my braids look fire. You tell me what you think, right? And I didn't have to sit in anybody's chair. I didn't have to pay $300. I didn't have to pay anybody's car payment. I have all my coins still in my account. And my hair looks really nice. So if you are just tired of paying all that money for braids, this is a great option for you. I will put the link in the description so that you can see the technique that I use, the girl who I watched to do it, and just try to do it yourself and let me know what you think. I would say that this method definitely reduces breakage. I had not a lot of hair come out, just a regular amount of hair come out whenever you wash your hair. And you know, sometimes when you have natural hair and you go to get your hair braided, they can be a bit, what's the word I want to use, harsh with your hair, and you feel like your hair is breaking. Well, if you do it yourself, of course, you're going to be more gentle. So I didn't have a lot of breakage. I didn't have any breakage at all, actually. I just had the regular shedding from having my hair braided for a while. So this is a great option for retaining your hair and also saving your money and looking your best. So I would recommend this method. I will say that when doing braids, you need to actually do them tighter. My braids before this were a bit looser, so you gotta make sure that you're doing your braids really tight. That will give it a nice finish, a nice put together look. So that's what I would recommend. And if you like my braids and you think you're gonna try doing your braids, let me know. I mean, you could even try doing your braids on your kids' hair first to see how that works. Use them as the experimental, you know, hair dummy when you are trying to see if you can do these braids yourself. All you need to do is be able to part your hair, properly in the back. The sides are pretty easy to part, but the back part is kind of hard. And there you go. Nice long box braids that only cost me $14.95 because that's how much the hair costs, right? It cost me $14.95. Obviously, I didn't pay for this because I make this, but this I think is $14.99. And then the crochet needle is $1. So box braids for $31. So instead of paying $300, you're paying $31 for box braids. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. I'd be so happy to hear from you. Have a great day.